see you again. Nice to have you here with me. Well, today I'd like to talk about Salamander, the old Jethro Tull tune from the album Too Old to Rock and Roll, Too Young to Die, Don't Think of Me. Well, here is a song in a tuning that we call DADGAD, D-A-D-G-A-D. Leave your D string and your A string and your G string. Once again, A-D-E. Leave A-D-E as they are and tune down your E string to the D. This is the D, and here we have the deep D. And then on your G string, press down the second fret and compare it to the B string. Lower your B string so it becomes an A string. And then on the newborn A string, you go into the 5th fret and compare that to the thin E string, which now becomes a D string. And the whole sound is like this. This sounds nice, and normally I try to explain the songs in the way that I don't use a capo, but in this case it really sounds so much better, so I have to use one. And well, I think you need to buy one too, otherwise well, maybe you can play it without capo and transpose it to this open tuning without capo. Well, to start with is the right hand. Tack, 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 down, down, up. It sounds like this. I play the A string. To get a feeling for this is maybe you can start and play the A string, D, G, B, and the song starts like this. By the way, I don't want to explain the song note by note, I can't do it. There's a great version by Jack Hicko, a man I think from England, and he plays it well, and he said in his annotations it took him 4 weeks to learn it. He took holidays for that, and well, I don't want to do that because I want to explain this or that other song. If I would do it like him, you wouldn't see me for maybe, well, a month. This is the first. I show you some riffs of the song so that in the end, if you really want to play it, you can play it. Take a look at Jack Hicko or buy the original Jethro Tull version from that album. This is the first line that we can learn. Take the A string. And now I use the old names for the strings. Hammer on with your middle finger the 3rd fret and play the D string. And now pull off from the 2nd fret of the D string of the G string with your forefinger that note and go back to the A string. This is the rhythm, this is the melody. And then leave the 1st finger here on the G string. Listen again. And then you can hit the other strings as well, which sounds great. And if you want to, you can use the bass string here in between. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Well, and now at the beginning of the song, here is a kind of trill from the 6th fret with my pinky. I pull off the string, the G string, and pull off the G string here with my 1st finger. So with the pinky and the 1st finger. Well, the next thing that you can learn is use melody notes on the G string. First, if you haven't done this before, you can check around, play for example this. Try in your, well, in your thoughts I wanted to say, but try to hit the G string a little bit harder if possible than the others. This is a lot of fun because it really sounds great. Well, and the Tull melody goes a little bit like that. So, 4th finger, ring, 4th finger, ring, and now. Gives it a bit of a Turkish sound, doesn't it? So you must test around a little bit with these things here. Get a Guitar Pro chap of this, but I always like to test it a bit so that I get a feeling for the notes, for the melody. And then, I have to take a look at the watch. Your pinky and your ring finger in the 6th fret on E and B, and then take the 3rd fret. This is another riff. Middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G, pinky here on the 3rd fret of the B, and then you play the open G string. This is the melody.